It's less than 2 months before Charleston Mayor Joe Riley leaves office for the final time. And in this special edition of Quintin's Close-Ups, I sit down with him one-on-one. So here we sit inside the mayor's office here at Charleston City Hall, 80 Broad Street, downtown Charleston. And in less than 2 months from now, you'll be leaving us as Charleston's longest serving mayor.
That's right.
Yeah.
2 months and 2 days.
And as we sit here right now, I'm wondering, Mayor Riley, what is it like to be you?
Well, I work hard every day in a wonderful city and a very interesting job. So it's, I'm happy and thrilled to have the opportunity to work very hard.
Yeah,
Feels good.
I bet it does. November 3rd, reality set in for a lot of Charlestonians when they headed to the voting booth and saw that your name wasn't on the booth in that particular mayor's race. And I know that when you spoke at a press conference last week, Monday, you basically said that your vote for the next mayor is secret. But I'm wondering, as we sit here right now, what secret would you give to the next mayor openly about keeping Charleston moving forward?
Well, we've got good candidates running, so Charleston's going to have a very good mayor. And what you do is you just work very hard, listen to people, with their help, figure out the right course of action, and then work hard to make it happen.
Yeah. Progress has been made with the Charleston flooding system. And as you know, on October 3rd, we had a flooding and rain event here in Charleston. And I'm wondering, as I take you back down the memory lane to that weekend, what was right with the system and what went wrong in your mind?
Well, everything in the system that we had worked to retrofit, to build, lots of money, spent or committed over $200 million, that all was working. It's that Charleston's drainage system had never been modernized, really since it was first built, because it was built on parts of the city, built on landfill, which one was marsh. So in the 1980s, we tackled the comprehensive city's drainage needs for the first time in the city's history. So putting in each piece in place, we have many more pieces to put in, and the subsequent administrations will need to do that as well. It's a long range, costly capital investment, but one that can solve the drainage issue. And then, of course, in the years to come, we need to be concerned about sea level rise. That means additional investments in infrastructure to keep the city safe during times of flooding.
Something that's been on your mind since the summer was Mother Emanuel, has been Mother Emanuel. And the last time I spoke with you for Quintin's Close-Ups in August, you basically said that every time you think about Mother Emanuel, sadness comes over you. And just a few months ago, we had the unveiling of Mother Emanuel Way Memorial District. And I'm wondering, when you think of Mother Emanuel Way Memorial District, what comes to mind?
Well, I think about those 9 beautiful people. And I'm still overwhelmed with sadness. And always will be. The horrific act based on bigotry. We never get over that. But the Mother Emanuel is a way for us to say we never forget those 9 people. And that we will build memorials and monuments to those 9 people, including in the National African Museum.
That's right. Speaking of which, Boeing, they donated $500,000 to the project just recently. And you actually said this to Channel 4, I believe, during the press conference. You said this, quote, "This generous gift from Boeing takes us one step closer to the International African American Museum. Boeing is, again, a generous corporate neighbor, making sure that our community can share our rich and meaningful history with the people of the Low Country and the world." So as we sit here right now, how close are we to the International African American Museum?
Well, the plan is for it to open in late 2018. So its design is in progress, and it's our responsibility to raise all the money. We're over halfway there, and we've got to get it raised or committed by early 2017. So we've got a lot of work to do, but we're going to do it. It's essential that it's built, and it will mean so much to this community, to our state, and to our country when we do.
And as you know, Henry Louis Gates Jr. and Ken Burns are going to launch really a serious race at the Gaillard Center in December. Tell me, when you heard that they're coming here, what was going through your mind?
Well, I was delighted. I've reached out to Ken Burns after the June 17th shooting, and also to present the idea of the museum to him, and he was very enthusiastic. Said this is what we need to do in America, and then he said that he and Professor Gates were, in this process. So for us to have the first one of their presentations in Charleston, the first in America, is very important, and it will underscore, these are two national figures, historians, scholars. It will underscore the national importance of what we're building here on Charleston's waterfront. The International African American Museum will really be a gift to our country, and these men understand that. So I want to come to Charleston, help lead this discussion, but help raise money for the museum.
Well, describe to me the following one word: I-526.
Needed.
Hillary Clinton.
Next president.
Your future.
Teaching and working.
Yeah. Well, it's always good talking to you, Mayor Riley. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
I appreciate that.